I've been selling beats online full-time since 2016. Started my channel in 2015. And I don't post videos from a fancy studio. I've never gone to LA to network, to meet up with artists. I've gone to New York City. I'm from upstate New York, so I've gone to New York City once to meet up with an artist to do a session. It was fine. Nothing came from that session at all. If I had just cooked up in my studio and sent them like 5 or 6 ideas, maybe something would have come about from that. But the point of this video is that everything that you want as a music producer is going to come about from you just making really, really unique, different, great, well-branded content, beats, and putting them out on a daily basis. If you had 0 subscribers, like 0 followers, 0 YouTube, 0 Instagram, everything, I would stockpile about 30 to 50 beats all in the same lane. I would drop them every single day with the same exact title, the same tags, the same artwork, over and over and over again. I would respond to every single comment you get saying, hey, I appreciate that. What's your email? Build an email list. I would repost how you made every single one of these beats on your Instagram and do the same thing to any Instagram followers. Say, hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's your email? And I would build my list that way. None of this is from being in a fancy studio. I don't have a fancy car. My equipment is essentially a joke. I mean, I have a computer that's about 15 years old. I use a very, very, very old, outdated version of Cubase 5. And I've worked with major label artists. I've worked with thousands of independent artists. I've got millions of streams. I don't say any of that to brag. It's just like, the only reason I've gotten there is because I put out so much stuff that's unique and people resonate with it. You know, you gotta be different. You can't just be doing Drake type beat and a picture of Drake over and over and over again. Like, you can do Drake type beat, that's fine, but do something with your artwork that's going to be different, that people see it and they say, what is this? Almost kind of confusing. And that'll work a lot better than anything that's going to be consistent, like with a Drake type beat over and over and over again. So slowly and surely you can build your career, but none of this is from, you know, there's so many producers online now that are kind of like playing the game of, they only post every once in a while and it's sort of mysterious and it's kind of like, you know, they're in a fancy car or whatever, but it's like, none of that matters, man. None of that matters. Just create crazy good music. And if you have anybody that expresses interest in your beat, again, like through YouTube comments or through Instagram posts, try to immediately connect with them on a one-to-one basis. So like, it's fine to email somebody. I think email lists are huge, but try to bring it over to Instagram and just DM them, you know, and send them a voice memo. Like, I think voice memos are super underrated right now, and just send them a voice and be like, yo, what's up? I really appreciate you commenting on my YouTube channel. Do you need anything? Like, I'd love to give you a bundle, like a couple different beats, or if you need a custom beat, because they've already expressed interest in your page. So take that and like really like love that relationship and try to talk to them and understand what they need. And then eventually they're gonna be like, damn, this person's a really cool, straight up music producer that I can work with, you know, and just do that over and over and over again, and just, again, consistently drop beats. So it's like, don't try to play the game of just following somebody else that's like, oh, that's what they're doing, he's got to do what they're doing. Again, this is just my advice, but like, I think I've always existed in my own lane. Like, I was dropping beats with guitar with no drums as a beat. That's sort of like a joke, you know, but people would click it, and the pictures, I was taking all the pictures myself with my iPhone. Like, it didn't look like a typical tight beat channel on YouTube. So when you click it and you listen to it, and the guitar was like recorded on my iPhone with no drums, it's like, what? Like, it's, even if you don't resonate with that beat, you're interested because you're like, wait, this is a type beat producer. And then they click over my Instagram and they see that I'm a real person and that I'm actually making the beats myself. I'm actually playing the guitar myself. And then I'll approach these artists and like directly talk to people. So again, like, it's not an overnight you're not gonna like drop a beat and just blow up and it's gonna be, that's it. You have to slow and steady build your catalog. But if you really love beats, and me, like, I genuinely love the game of selling beats online. Genuinely love it. I remember when I first started dropping beats and I was like, man, I'm gonna drop 500 Frank Ocean type beats. And I did. I pretty much did. I mean, and probably beat like 156, went crazy. But the beauty of dropping beats sometimes and they don't go crazy is now you just have a catalog. So then eventually, say you have like 50 or 100 people on your DMs or your Instagram or on your email, package like 20 beats and be like, yo, I'm doing a sale right now, 20 beats for $100, 20 beats for $50. Just, again, DM the artist and talk to them and see what they need. And do this slowly and steady. And you can do it. You can sell beats online. But again, like, don't get caught up in like comparing yourself to other producers and just, oh man, these producers are just going crazy on BeatStars and they see like, you know, beat sale. Like, a lot of those posts are, they're probably edited, man. Like, they're not selling a beat every 10 minutes, you know, like, it's not, there's seasons to the game. Like, again, I've been dropping beats on my YouTube channel since 2016. If you were to look at my lifetime views, they go up and they go down. They go way up and then they go down and then they go like this and they go down again. And like, if I was freaked out the fact that my views were going down, I would have just quit. But like, you got to just ride the waves. Like, right now, I already can tell that like my views for 2024 aren't as crazy as 2023, because 2023 last year I had 2 beats hit 1 million views. And by the way, neither of those beats really have drums either. It's just a guitar part, basically. It's fun to call it a beat. But like, am I gonna freak out and like quit selling beats because, oh my god, like my views are down? Like, no, I'm still making sales. I'm still creating beats. I'm still stockpiling beats. I'm still doing bundles. I'm still talking to artists. I have major label deals that I'm talking to, still getting royalties. Like, just keep making beats and keep making your beats. Don't be obsessed with like, again, like just chasing these trends. And also, while you're at it, like, find a small artist you can target. Find a small artist you can target and make like 50 beats like that too. Just own a key term real quick. You know, if you love Drake type beat, then go to Spotify, go to related artists on Spotify. Like, you know, find a Drake artist that's like not obviously Drake status, but smaller, and make beats like that. Make like 50 beats like that. Own that term, you know, and then you can, if you rank for that term, then do whatever artist blank Drake type beat, and then you kind of like leverage it into Drake type beat. But there are ways to like use smaller artist key terms and leverage them into bigger artists, so then you can rank for those too. But again, the most important thing is to stay consistent. So just wanted to chime in real quick and let you all know that. So don't go crazy over like meeting up in fancy studios and like feeling like you have to network all the time, and like, it's just drop great beats online.